Hey everyone, how are you today? Let me know in the comments down below, and welcome to another, episode of Endwalker. I'm really tired and sick still. Groping in the dark. Last time we had some crazy stuff go down with this new Reaper lady, and so just, it's been, we're having a good time. Estinian looks at you with his piercing gaze. Shosov, you've come to the 13th before, yes? Fought Voidsent here. Yeah. But clearly you didn't know that they could regenerate, else you would have shared that detail beforehand. He seemed to stay dead. It was a bit of a rush. I didn't have time to wait around and see. They seemed to stay dead at the time, yeah. I doubt not that they did. There must be a reason why the ones you defeated did not return in contravention of the natural order. Do you remember aught of out of the ordinary? Sealing magic, like Zero's, perhaps? There are circumstances in which we're unable to return. If you like, I can tell you about this. Please do. The more you devour, the more powerful you grow, but in the process, your essence is blended with those of your prey. If you were to lose your flesh, the souls you had come to harbor may break free and coalesce into distinct Voidsent once more. And before you yourself return, your own soul might be devoured by your enemies or your erstwhile prey, a fate more likely for stronger beings who require more time to regenerate. However, even assuming you survive the process, it's highly uncommon to return as you were. Yet despite this greater strength, Scarmillion managed to resurrect rather swiftly. Are there others capable of the same? Not that I'm aware of. His attachment to his flesh must have been unique for him to develop such an ability. I believe we understand the fundamentals of rebirth now. If I may, I would ask you about your power. Will you tell us about it? What you saw should speak for itself. I could bind the ether of the soul in crystal. Many wielded this power during the Contra Memoria, but I'm the only one left. I am told that heroes of the 13th once sealed gods in stones called Orosite. Are they and Memoria one and the same? Orosite. I do not know this word, but the world is vast, and perhaps Memoria had different names elsewhere, but it does sound quite familiar. How does one come to wield Memoria? And what happened to your peers? I've never thought about that. I do know, though, that Voidsent can't use the power. I assume I can, because I'm mortal in part. I see. Zero. I wish to ask you about the man named called Golbez. He may well have my sister in his clutches. Is there aught you can tell us of him? The name sounds vaguely familiar, though I can't say how I know it. If he is powerful, however, someone in the castle may have heard of him. Then we must try talking to the other Voidsent again. Let us entrust this task to Shosov. His echo will help facilitate communication. More importantly, he should be able to maintain his composure better than a concerned sibling. That I cannot deny. Forgive me, but will you not ask about Golbez in my stead? On the terraces to begin with, perhaps. You can count on me. Thank you. We shall remain here and discuss what other avenues we might pursue in the meantime. But yeah, I know that Golbez gets like a dragon in 4, so that's kind of what I'm worried about happening to Azdaja, becoming his dragon. Hopefully not. So the clever one hadn't been eaten. If no one wants it, then perhaps... No. Look, I'm here to talk to you. Golbez? Of course I know. I'm only a fool without ears, wouldn't. His archfiends lead armies to ravage and conquer. They devour those they deem useless, those who can't fight. If you don't want to be eaten, then you had better flee, though soon there will be nowhere to run. It seems the archfiends keep only those who are fit for battle. Others must escape or be consumed. Okay. If the one who devoured her dies, perhaps the mistress will return. Then I may bask in her gaze again. Hey, do you know about Golbez? Golbez, you say? My mistress spoke of him. He commands the archfiends. They are very powerful and have conquered many domains. The mistress bade us defend the castle from them. Yes, she did. Seems the archfiends have been attacking other domains. Their fearsome reputation precedes them. The tasty one returns to tempt me. I mustn't eat you, I mustn't eat you. Look, I just have to ask a question about Golbez. Golbez? I know of him from those I've eaten. He has minions, and those minions have minions. No one ever sees him. With his army of minions, Golbez would seldom have any attack personally. Not be easy to reach him. Welcome back, Shosov. Were you able to learn aught of value? Learned a little bit about Golbez. Not that much, but enough. Like, he hides behind army. Well, I shouldn't say hides, but he commands armies to the point that he doesn't really need to deal with things personally. So Countless Void sent answer to the Archfiends, who in turn answered to Golbez, as your vision did suggest. Scarmillion's aggression is also consistent with the claims that the Archfiends conquer other domains. The question is, how do we reach Golbez if he surrounds himself with armies of minions? We could target his other Archfiends, or perhaps those who have fled his service. Either may yield useful information. That said, we can't do much while we're stuck on this isle. Zero, I would ask a favor of you. I am determined to save my sister Azdaja. If there is even a faint possibility that Golbez has her, then I must find him. To that end, I want you to lend... Sorry, Corin's coughing a lot still. To that end, I want you to lend us your strength and knowledge. Will you accompany us on our quest? Forgotten the way of my world already? If you want help, offer payment. None here will aid you out of the kindness of their hearts. Any who claim otherwise are liars and betrayers. Or was this less a request and more a threat? If I refuse, will you force me to serve? If you accompany us, we can offer you protection. I don't know. I didn't like either one of those responses. Protection? I have no need of such. I was a prisoner, yes, but only because I couldn't be bothered to resist. I could have easily broken free had I desired to do so. If you're truly such an aimless creature, then you could do worse than to join us. You needn't expend so much energy to defend yourself as you would alone. Trying to be clever, are you? But even if you had a point, your protection isn't enough to persuade me. Very well, Zero. I propose you travel with us, and whenever you perform a deed that requires payment, we will provide it in ether. That's all you had to say. Everything else was superfluous. Fair point. Fair point. Where to now? Either a place the Archfiends may strike next, or where refugees and deserters may seek sanctuary. I know the latter. I'll take you there. I assume you also know how we can get off this isle. I was brought here on a mount. We can leave the same way. Now that you mention it, I did notice some flying creatures near the terraces. Given our numbers, we'll need a large one. But regardless of size, all can be won over with ether. Excellent. Let us go and find our mount at once. Oh, who's watching? What? Eyeball head thing? Not good. Lord Golbez must hear of this. Dickhead! What an ass! Little eyeball dickhead, bitchhead dick. You should be able to find a mount here. With the castle in disarray, the creatures will be hungry. Just a little ether should suffice. Are you ready? Boop.
There it is. Good. It agrees to serve. Get on.
What is this place?
My domain. In the beginning, it was a sanctuary for me alone. But over time, others began to gather here. Those who had nowhere else to go.
A settlement of pariahs?
What's that? Mortals! They're mortals! What enticing ether? Let me have some, let me have some! Not fair. I don't want to be.
You are under my protection here and will not be harmed. I give you my word. Follow me.
The gremlin's weirding me out. He's just hanging out by the statue, looking up at it. This is my abode. The others won't come near, so you may be at ease. While they know their place, if tantalizing ether were to walk by, I can't guarantee they wouldn't pounce. It is a void sense nature to consume, their sole purpose. Even if the pursuit of ether may lead to their undoing, many succumb to instinct. But any who succumb here will have to answer to me. This is my domain's one and only rule, and it is absolute. Nowhere to run. Having given you due warning, Zero would leave you to your own devices. Consider yourselves duly warned. If you wish to go among the void sent here, that is your choice to make. All have fled from one master or another. But whether any of those masters in turn served gold bears, I do not know. You must ask them yourselves. Most have traveled to your world, so it shouldn't be difficult to communicate. We shall go about making inquiries at once. Thank you for your counsel. Once we've learned all we can, let us reconvene at yonder plaza. Agreed. You're going too, of course, in which case I shall accompany you. I wish only to observe. Do not expect me to help. Alright. Then it is settled. I'm ready when you are. Ready, then lead the way. I leave it to you to decide with whom you speak. Now, accompanying you, usual stuff. And the dialogue thing is just in here. It almost looks like the Crystarium, but I don't think that's the comparison. I call this my abode, but spend hardly any time here. I return only for meditation. While physical wounds can be healed by replenishing one's ether, you can't preserve your form if you lose sight of yourself. Such is the risk inherent in consuming another's soul. It dilutes your sense of self, alters you inside and out. To guard against this, I meditate, visualize who I am, in a place all my own. Let's click small talk too. Although this is my domain, I don't make a habit of strolling about. It is a strange feeling. Okay. This is the heart of my domain. Normally it is deserted, but you and yours have drawn everyone out. I don't recall this statue, though. However it came to be here, I certainly didn't wish for it.
You're one of the mortals. Is it true? When you die over there, you really die?
Yeah, that's true.
So it is. What brings you here, then?
I was wondering if you knew anything about gold bears.
Ah, yes, gold bears. He seeks strong minions to grow his army, so I hear. But recently he stopped doing that. Instead, he devours all.
Perhaps he's gathered enough fodder now, and is now intent on bolstering his own strength. A sure sign that he is about to make a move. Ooh. Stay away from me. If you don't want to be eaten, stay away. Look, I just have to ask about Golbez. Golbez. Golbez? I've heard the name before. Oh, I remember. Always speaking of a great crusade. I don't know what that is, but it sounds delicious.
A crusade, you say? From whom did you hear this?
Farfarello? He was a minion of another minion. Went on and on about the terrible things he saw.
I see. Perhaps Farfarello can tell us more.
To walk around with her like that. You're her minion, then.
You know I don't take minions. He has some questions and I want you to answer them.
Yeah, do you know anything about Golbez? Huh? Golbez? I don't know that one. Only Skathak. When she led us beyond the veil, I grew scared and fled. I've been here since. I don't know anyone else, nor do I wish to. That's all I can tell you. Skathak was a powerful void and ruled over a vast domain. That was a long time ago, though, so I doubt she has any connection to Golbez.
Satisfied with what you've learned? But let's step away before you become too tempting to resist. It seems the rumors of Golbez reach even my remote domain. Fair to assume he's gathering strength for his crusade, whatever that may be. But I must say, I wouldn't have guessed that Farfarello once fought in Golbez's army. It's a miracle he survived serving an archfiend.
I don't follow.
I suppose I should explain. Farfarello is the weakest among us, constantly in fear of being devoured. He seldom consults with others. The only one he's comfortable with is,
Siriato? I'm not sure to pronounce that. He's a fellow coward who runs the instant he senses a threat and won't stop until he's exhausted. When their hunger grows too intense, they feed on each other's ether. Such is their relationship. But I ramble. You intend to seek out Farfarello, I presume.
Yeah.
Then I'll come with you. He's less likely to hide that way. Meanwhile, elsewhere in the Legion of Doom... God damn you, cool.
They defeated Scarmalione. I struggle to believe it. They're very small, my lords. They were aided by one of our world, who transformed Scarmalione's soul into crystal. Crystal? This one speaks of Memoria. Now there's something I've not heard for an age. It'll bring a pang of nostalgia to my breast and a tear to my eye. If the very notion wasn't absurd! Gifted our God, drowned in darkness, as were we all.
And yet Scarmalione still does not answer. Were he alive, he would have returned by now.
I feel like I've heard this Golbez voice before, too. This is obviously not the one from Dissidia, but sounds familiar.
Though he was, his ability to regenerate was without peer.
It almost sounds like Xenos, but I don't know.
If this account is true, if a Memoriat has survived, they cannot be suffered to live.
Leave this matter to me, Lord Golbez. I, Barbaricia, shall strike down any who pose a threat to our plans.
'Tis true, you are a proven commander, well suited to leading an assault.
And when I have succeeded, I would beg a boon of you.
Yeah, like, it almost sounds like Xenos' voice actor doing a different voice. I don't think it's him, but it could possibly be a reflection of Xenos instead of us. Like, they go that direction instead.
What do you desire?
I doubt it, though. But big brain
The
theory.
dragon's ether. All that remains.
Oh, now I cannot lose the solo instance or whatever's about to happen.
Know your place.
With respect, my locks are free as the wind, without incentive to sway them. I know not whither they will blow.
Boldly spoken. I trust you will not. disappoint me.
Upon this flowing hair and my immortal soul, I will not fail.
I want to see what they
Then
look
go
like.
and impress upon these interlopers the futility of defiance.
My lord.
Is this going to be the trial? This will be solo duty. Farfarello keeps to the fringes of my domain. Sway. The void sent here don't answer to a master. They can do as they please. But all must answer to the hunger and seek out prey when they need ether. Except Farfarello and Siriato. That is, they are content to take from one another. Barring an incident, they dare not venture out. When he takes flight, Siriato, I have no idea if I'm pronouncing that right, will not seek shelter until he is utterly spent. Farfarello, on the other hand, prefers to hide in the same place. Come. Oh, whatever will I do now? Siriato. This is rather unexpected. Where's Farfarello? Farfarello isn't here anymore. He's left. Yes, that's right. Left. That doesn't sound like him at all. Well, he's gone, all right. What more do you want me to say? And off he flees, as he is wont to do. But something about this doesn't sit well with me. What do you make of Siriato's behavior? He seemed frightened. Perhaps someone had threatened him? Ah. But my shit. I doubt it. Had he been threatened, we wouldn't have found him in one place. No, he would have run in circles until he could run no more. That's his nature. As he says, Farfarello is gone, but that is quite unusual. As is the fact that Siriato, who was clearly frightened by something, chose not to flee, but instead hid here, where Farfarello usually... No. We must go after Siriato now. Siriato, we need to talk. There's no time. The wind rises. We must flee. The wind rises. What is he talking about? After him. I can only assume it's because the Archfiend of Wind is a-coming. What's gotten into you? What do you mean the wind rises? When the wind rises, she comes. Barbaricia. Barbaricia? Who in the world is that? We must flee, all of us. There's no time. I don't sense anything, but he seems convinced. It's a dead end beyond. We'll corner him. Oh, okay. We're doomed. There's nowhere to run. What are you running from? I already told you, Barbaricia. Barbaricia? I'm too tired. The Archfiend of Wind. Archfiend, you say? We will be devoured, or forced to serve, to fight in the crusade, but it makes no difference. In the end, all are eaten by her or her enemies. I didn't want to fight anymore. That's why I fled and came here. I see. That explains everything, almost. I thought it was Farfarello who used to serve an Archfiend, not you. Not you, who always ran at the first sign of trouble. You who now speak as though you were Barbaricia's minion. Barbaricia? Barbaricia? There's only one explanation. He devoured Farfarello, didn't he? Indeed, that would account for his uncharacteristic behavior. So, is that the way of it? Did you devour Farfarello? And not just a portion of his ether, but his entire being? How did you know? It wasn't only your behavior that felt strange. You felt strange, as if there was more than you present. Now, I don't believe you would have lost control. More likely it was at Farfarello's behest. I can't hide anything from you. I admit it, Farfarello didn't leave. I ate him. He feared Barbaricia more than anything. hated the endless fighting, so he begged me to devour him, that he would never have to fight again. Rather than an eternity of fighting, he chose a moment of pain. For all the good it did, I could still hear his voice in my head. He is frightened, so very frightened. When you're eaten, your essence is blended with that of your devourer, and though you have no control, your consciousness in part endures. Were this a world where the wheel of life and death still turned, the soul wouldn't linger so stubbornly. In time, it would return to the great flow. But there's no such end here, no escape. All know this in making his choice. That was a pause there. In making his choice, Farfarello must have been desperate indeed. And now that desperation has joined with Siliato's fear, driving him up to act erratically. This place will become a battlefield. We don't want to be eaten, neither me or Farfarello, but there's nowhere to go. Nowhere. Then tell me about Barbaricia. I would know who it is we face. It's too late. She's as good as here. No one can escape her winds. No one. Oh, big cutscene.
Barbaricia! She has come!
And she's brought her domain with her. The Archfiend's after you and yours, I shouldn't doubt. Perhaps you should go and find them. But be warned, whatever this is about, do not expect us to get involved.
I can't bear it! Eating and being eaten! I only want to be left in peace!
You and me both.
I wonder if Barbaricia has the trial. That'd be pretty cool. Big crazy trial out here.
One of the Archfiends approaches.
They must have been tracking our movements.
She's here.
Damn, what's she gonna look like? Again, I don't remember what the fiends look like in 4. Oh shit, Jesus Christ, oh my god. But she look cool to you too? Uh-oh, crazy eyes. Damn, is she very nude.
Excellent. You've saved me the trouble of traveling to Troya.
So you're Barbaricia.
Mind your manners, mortal. My name is not to be spoken, save in reverence and fear. And what is this pitiful domain?
I wonder if her statue came back because we brought her back.
Pitiful wretches all. I will put you out of your misery.
Because she was like, I don't remember the statue being here or some shit, so maybe I'm looking too much into it, but you know. Oh.
Alas, poor Scarmiglione, and good riddance. Felled by outsiders in pursuit of what? Pray tell?
A dragon. One who crossed to this world thousands of years ago. Know you aught of it?
A dragon, you say? Huh. My Lord Golbez is more clever than I realized. To let the prize live, that it might lure more prey to us. Very well. In gratitude and service, I shall devour every last mote of their souls.
Where is she? Where is Azdaja?
Huh. You even share its scent. How curious. And irresistible.
If you think us easy prey, you're wrong.
Unlike Scarmiglione, I need not skulk in shadow to claim what is mine. If you would know about the dragon you seek, then enter into my domain.
This lady's
You may
totally the
flee
trial,
instead
right?
if you wish, if the fate of the sorry lot here is of no concern to you. One way or another, I will have satisfaction.
Love this lady's voice too. She looks super cool. Even if she's mostly nude, like Jesus. I don't know, is that just what she kind of looked like normally in 4? Let me know.
What's the plan then?
Go after Barbariccia. What else?
Indeed. Yet she will have the upper hand in her domain. We must be no less than fully prepared.
We find her and get our answers. Will you be joining us, Zero?
You may be easily goaded into accepting her challenge, but my curiosity is not so insatiable as to cloud my judgment. Nevertheless, if you are desperate for my aid, you know my price.
I shall pay it. So long as you leave me strength enough to see my sister home, you may take as much as you wish. And lest you forget, mine is no ordinary ether. Barbariccia too recognized its potency.
Very well. We have a bargain.
Trial? Is it the trial? No, not yet. Maybe it's a solo instance? The less time we give the enemy to prepare, the better. If everyone is ready, then let us set forth. Indeed, and yet my heart weighs heavy for those Barbariccia struck down. Were it not for us, she would not have come here. Should you require a moment, Zero? For what? Barbariccia took what she could. She was wise to strike quickly, as we would be. Agreed. This is no time for sentiment. Only the battle matters now. The wind rises. Zero has a word of warning before you go to face Barbariccia. A word of warning. Barbariccia spoke as if she would give us answers if we were to defeat her. But even assuming she'll talk, which I doubt, I trust I needn't tell you how foolish it is to give an archfiend a second chance. Best to seal her away at the earliest opportunity. If you wish to peer into her past, the memorial will suffice. I'll try, but I make no guarantees. You do that. If you fail, well, you'll just have to search elsewhere for answers. Rest assured this won't be our last opportunity to learn about Azdaja. If another archfiend were to fall, Golbez would surely be compelled to respond. We need only wait for our quarry to come to us. Indeed, if our struggles with Scarmiglione taught us aught, 'tis that we must hold nothing back when facing an archfiend. Let us heed Zero's advice and seal her away at the earliest opportunity. If we're all in agreement, then let us be off. We travel by Nisroch. Travel to Barbariccia's Dobe Barbariccia. Oh my fucking god! Jesus Christ!
You're not the only ones who can ride the wind.
Like all her hair everywhere. God damn, Estinian, what a, oh my god, she's trying to show you up. Damn, Shosov, I know you're like,
Ones to us.
I was gonna say, like, are they gonna be like, hey man, conserve your fucking strength, bro? Like, we're just not gonna help? Oh my god, is this a trial? Dude, the fucking music. Either this is either it's about to very last second be like trial, or it's a solo instance. And either way, I'm pumped. Oh, it's a fucking trial. I'm gonna summon my freaking partner from another dimension. Okay, well, it's time. Wipe incoming. Wonder if it'll be like Zodiark and actually throttle us. Zodiark wasn't the worst thing, but he did throttle us because there's a few mechanics that if you don't get it, like he just kills you, you know. All right, it's time for Boo Boo. All right, it's raid time. It's raid time. All right, it's raid time. Knocking shit over on my desk time. Oh fuck. I'm a sprout. Sorry in advance. God damn, this lady look crazy, dude. Empress of the Winds, Babarichia. Final Fantasy IV fans are eating fucking good, I guess. Jesus. Again, for me, I just haven't played it in forever.
Give yourselves to my scouring winds that I may feast upon your essence.
And we have 3 people with the new ultimate weapons. Time to move this. Whoop. All right, Corrin, it's time to eat your raid food, baby. All right. God damn, this arena though, and the lighting. We got double red mage and a dancer. They better make somebody their freaking dance partner. Uh-oh. Damn, they said only buff for me. Oh, there they go. They picked, oh, they picked me. Yay. To be fair, I think I have the highest gear. 2, 1.
Such rich,
Party buff.
exquisite eating. My hair shivers with anticipation.
You want to addle that? Sorry, I've got Bahamut. I probably should have turned party effects off. I don't know. That looks like it's gonna come from over there. Yep. Hair raid? What? What is this shit? I don't know what this means. Oh, okay, she goes over to the hair. Good thing nobody knew that. Nobody has to feel bad. Addle. I did that because the tanks all got stacks. Or both of them. Okay, same deal. Oh, and it's gonna like go in a circle. Oh, fuck. Nope. Oh God, over to the hair, right? Oh fuck. Oh no! I almost made it. Okay, I get it now though. I got you. I got you anyway, and it was a waste of my mana. To be fair, I probably shouldn't do that when rezzing. What? What am I supposed to run out of this? Oh no. I think you can't leave the circle. I think you have to run around that without leaving the circle. Party buff. Okay, that means get under her and get away from that side, okay? That's a cool AoE, I like that. Now we know, right? Oh god. I fucking forgot again. That's gonna kill me. I'm sitting here looking at all my shit, and then all of a sudden I'm like, oh yeah, I gotta run. I can't addle. Thanks. We gotta calm the healers. They're trying really hard for everybody. Okay, I couldn't tell, but it seemed like the gimmick was that you can't leave or it pulls you in, you know?
You feel it too, do you not?
And it does slow you down, so you gotta be fast. Oh crap. You really gotta watch your feet during that.
You've done well to last this long.
Curling iron!
But the battle has only just begun.
We getting a QTE? Damn, she cut her hair? Oh no. I like the thick, but this is a little weird. Oh? Yeah, Corrin said they kind of look like Grimmsnarl. I'm gonna shield. Get in the booble! Damn, that hurt with a lot of mitigation, honestly.
Dodge this if you can.
What the fuck? Party buff? Oh, what the fucking fuck? Oh my god, is this gonna move? No? Only wanted to. Oh, Jesus Christ. AoEs! That looks like it's gonna move and it freaks me out. What is that? Oh no. I'm sitting here expecting AoEs to start fucking following us and shit, you know? That's probably for the best. There's a lot. I really wish I turned party effects off. Ow. Oh god, watch out for the NATOs. Oh, this is a bad, this is bad times. Oh, this is bad.
Don't underestimate me.
Okay, this is a healer check fight. I feel so bad for healers. They must be having a good time in a way.
Feel my fury.
Okay, lady, I'm trying to hard cast here, so give me a second.
Know your place.
God damn, this fight is fucking awesome. What the fuck? Oh, I tried to activate Surecast, but I did it too late. Party buff. Ow. Ow. She's mad.
You can't escape the sword. I'll break your every bone.
Oh god, she pushed me into the fucking back. I didn't think she was gonna push back there. Oh fuck, I'm dying! Thank you, healers. I feel bad. Oh god.
Be gone from my sight.
Oh fuck. I have to hard cast sometime, lady.
The
Jesus Christ, this is a horrible Black Mage fight. I'm just addling her for damage reduction at this point.
Dodge this if you can. I'll make it quick.
Wait, what do I have on my head? Oh, fuck. Well, now I know what that is. If you get targeted by a crystal thingy, you gotta fucking run away there. Okay, healer, you're obnoxious as fuck. Like, people are trying to dodge and make sure they don't do it at a bad time. Ow. Well, that was fun. I wish I knew which healer was doing that, because now I kind of don't want to comp them.
Not be denied.
It was obnoxious. Like, I get it. I get it. Limit break is important, I know. But for fuck's sake. I'm just gonna calm the dancer. I just didn't want to. You and I are, we have very blinding limit breaks, is why I didn't want to do it right away. And I was like trying to wait for everything because I was like, is this when she's fucking done? It wasn't a big deal. It was just like, look, man, I appreciate that you're trying to tell us the limit break, but like I'm trying to fucking dodge everything and make sure that I'm not interrupting people. Or good.
There's still time. With more of the dragon's ether, I can yet.
Oh shit, I gotta move my camera.
You're finished.
Can't stress enough, not mad at the healers. I was just like, sir, I'm trying to make sure that I don't blind you with Terra Flare. We're trying so hard to do it on purpose, and we still can't.
I see you've bested Barbaricia. Well done.
Her minions too are all crystallized or scattered. The day is ours.
What of my sister? Tell me you learned something about Azdaja. So the Archfiend and her crystal yielded not.
Our efforts have not been entirely fruitless. We have deprived your sister's captor of another powerful champion. With Zero, we may yet challenge Golbez and his minions.
Sorry about the slight delay with Justinian. I just zoned out.
Indeed. We could not have come this far without your aid. Thank you, Zero.
I but fulfilled my part of the bargain. And now I will have my...
She need ether? Well, she's having an echo moment.
Her ether is nearly spent. Perhaps unsurprising given how much power she used.
I wouldn't want to face another Archfiend without her. We should hurry back to Zero's domain.
Agreed. Eager though I am to continue, it would be unwise to risk our lives for the sake of haste. Let us suspend the mission and tend to Zero.
I zoned out again. Oh, we're still sick. Now, the trial was super fun. Though Zero remains unconscious, she appears otherwise fine. Insofar as I can discern at any rate, being part void scent, her physiology may be rather different from ours. Let us observe her for a while as we discuss our next move. Pew, 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 pew. How many fucking quests was this? Return from the void. Concern is writ plain upon Vashan's face. How long do you suppose she will remain this way? I haven't the faintest inkling, nor can I say whether the ether we can afford to share will be enough to awaken her. It would be best to take her back with us to the source. There, she would be guaranteed all she requires. Okay, if she can cross the... Well, she should be able to. She was already technically here, so... Or there. Zero cannot give her consent, but it seems we have no choice. The alternative would be to leave her here defenseless. Should we later desire it, we can bring her home. Dude, the lighting in here looks great on Y'shtola. Jesus Christ. Looked awesome. Looks kind of whack on me, though, at that angle. Shosov, might I ask you to hold on to Barbaricia's Memoria? It may yet serve a purpose. You can count on me. Oh, what happened to her? You have business with Zero? We have a newcomer, a former minion of Barbaricia. Let her know when she wakes, will you? Barbaricia's minion. Why not go and find this newcomer, so we have something to tell Zero, if nothing else? Indeed. May I trouble you to join me, Shosov? With luck, we might learn something of Golbez. I haven't had a chance to say it, but I kind of love this like adult Vrtra thing going on. It's just kind of neat. A way for him to come here without just being a dragon. Also, because he can't fit through the fucking hole. You're the ones who felled Barbaricia. I will make trouble. Obey. So please, let me stay. If you would obey, tell me all you know of Golbez. There isn't much I can tell. Only the Archfiends are allowed into his domain, wherever it is. None but they know. I see. No better way to guard oneself than keeping one's location secret. How does Golbez communicate with his minions afield? He has these scepters? Staves? Whatever they are, he uses them to talk to those far away. Not unlike link pearls, at least in function. That will be all. My thanks for your cooperation. My thanks to you as well for affording me the time. I am satisfied, so let us rejoin the others and head home. Okay. We still have some time, because I checked the patch notes and there's 9 quests, and this would only be quest number 7. I trust you understand that once we leave the 13th, you will not return until we are prepared to resume our search. Knowing this, are you ready to depart? Yeah, that's fine. We'll come back here in 6.3. Yeah, I'm thinking Golbez will probably deal with it by 0.3, kind of like we did with Elidibus. Because we're already halfway through the Fiends. Back to Troya, then, and thence home. But we'll see. We'll see if Golbez ends up being a greater threat or not, or if it's just kind of like a patch thing. I do think he's a patch thing, though. We'll see. I didn't think we were going to have a trial of a fiend, so, you know. And it was, goddamn, what a trial of music. Jesus. Meanwhile, in the Legion of Doom. Oh, okay. I thought for sure that's what was going to happen. So what else can happen here if we're already here? People going to invade? That'd be bad.
You're all safe. Thank the sisters.
I don't like that man's face sometimes. It scares me.
A moment while I close the gate.
Nothing can possibly happen. There was no picture in the quest. Not on this quest, anyway.
There. We may rest easy for now. Was there any trouble? I expect some void scent slipped through.
A few did, aye. But we were ready and dealt with them without incident.
That is well. I cannot thank you enough for your vigilance.
Yes, you're grateful. But aren't you forgetting something more important? You know, the polite but warm formalities one delights in hearing when their little brother returns from a long journey.
Indeed.
The lighting? That was weird. It's actually like flickering in game. What the fuck is happening?
It is good to be home again, among those who I love dearly and missed so much.
Sorry if that looks really bad on your guys' end. It's just like
glad to receive you, Vashan. Welcome home.
It's like only on Vrtra, and it's like because of where he's standing and the way that some of the lights like refracting off of him weird or something.
Let us take Zero there at once.
Man, this is a great fucking patch, and I haven't even done the other stuff, let alone the new raids. Oh god, Corin. We gotta do raids this week. I just remembered. This is voiced again.
Our mission took many an unexpected turn. I am relieved that we have all returned safely. But before you all enjoy the rest you have earned 12 times over, I would consult you on one last matter.
Zero.
While she appears none the worse for wear, she remains locked in slumber, and I cannot help but worry. Is there aught we can do to expedite her recovery? If her ether is exhausted, perhaps I can share some of mine now.
In the wastelands of the 13th, one can only replenish ether by taking it from others, be it by trade or by force. In contrast, the source is rich in ambient ether. Simply being here and drawing breath, Zero will absorb what she needs.
Then we need but wait?
I believe so. She will awaken in time, and when she does, give her something to eat. Judging by her form, she should also be able to derive nourishment from food. I know you promised her your ether, but perhaps she might appreciate fine harnish cuisine more.
Food can certainly be arranged.
She looks like any other person. Unsurprising, perhaps, given that she is only part void scent.
I'm just glad we didn't leave her. Like, even if she were fine. Because that would be concerning to go back and be like, where is she?
Zero said before that Xenos had altered her essence. A change wrought, I suspect, with the power of darkness. It acted upon the part of her that is void scent, rendering it dominant. Thus, we were able to reverse it with the power of light.
Which was a really cool part of the story.
To believe that Xenos possessed such arcane knowledge. In all likelihood, it came from Daniel.
Fantasy Daniel. Yes, yes.
Were Zero wholly void scent, I doubt the crystal would have had an effect on her. One might say that Hydaelyn had a hand in your meeting.
Yeah. Further makes me think that seems like even more foreshadowing that it's a reflection of us.
It is no exaggeration to say that Zero has proven herself invaluable. A boon from Hydaelyn herself.
I just hope not, specifically because I like the character a lot.
Cooperation may come at a price, but whatever it is, I am willing to pay it. Exhausting though it may be at times.
A world with light and life. Never one to remain idle. Each Tola would tend to an errand. If I may excuse myself, I wish to pay a visit to the High Crucible. While the scales functioned admirably, it would be prudent to have them inspected. For signs of degradation. By all means, I shall do the same for this vessel. Then I'll go and meet with the soldiers. Share with them what I learned fighting Voidsent in the 13th. What of you, my friend? Have you any immediate plans? Nothing in particular. In that case, might I trouble you with a small task? I wish to have food ready for Zero when she awakens, you see. Would you be willing to go to Meraid's Mayon, I never learned how to pronounce that, and ask for suitable refreshments? Yeah, you can count on me, hero of the people. It's a fetch quest, but hero of the people. Excellent. In the meantime, Nidana shall watch over Zero. She is already en route. Let us each then tend to our respective businesses and reconvene anon. Got it. Alright. Welcome to I can't say it. Please make yourself comfortable. Actually, I need some food prepared for a guest of the Sultan. What I forget what he's called. The reigning host. What a guest. The satrap. That's what it was. I guess the satrap has collapsed from hunger. Of course, I'll be happy to help. You need only tell me what you desire. A modest quantity of a living mortal's ether should suffice. I'm gonna say expensive for good measure. I want to say the other one because it's so funny. Well, that can certainly be arranged if it would be too rich for someone coming out of a long slumber. I would recommend something gentler on the stomach, like these apples here. They're sweet, juicy, and nutritious. Afterwards, once your guest feels better, she's welcome to sample whatever else we can provide. Just let me know. Oh man, I should have said it. I should have said it. I don't even know what quest they have.
Light. Is this an inn? What happened? How did I get here? There's no time. I must rejoin the battle. I must...
Oh, you're awake! Wonderful!
Right in her face.
What is this? Some sort of fiend?
A fiend? Where is it? Where? But this is no time for jokes. You're in the source, my dear. The world next door. So to speak. The others brought you here after you collapsed. I'll fetch them at once. Wait, just a moment.
Hey, Corin. Is this lady's hair in the game?
I don't know.
It doesn't feel like it. I mean, I don't mess with the hair that much, right? So I wouldn't really know. But you.
I don't know if it's like a your hair thing.
Oh, yeah, it might be Heyo. Yeah, that's fair. Damn, those apples actually look kind of not bad for what is normally a thing that looks bad in this game. For good reason, it looks bad.
I took the liberty of arranging refreshments. I hope you find them as flavorful as they are invigorating.
She probably never had an apple. Well,
This
I mean, I
isn't
guess
what you promised. I suppose ether is ether.
she's like, I don't care, dude. I'm so hungry. Can you eat it normally? That'd be way funnier. Or is it funnier that she's just like, yeah.
Wait. Don't tell me you don't know how to eat?
I took what I needed from it. What's the problem?
Where's the enjoyment in that? You're supposed to bite, to chew, to savor, and then swallow.
Damn, I hope that line comes back when we eat Golbez. That'd be fucking funny. And his earrings are crazy too.
That's the way. So, did it taste good?
I don't know.
The long years without eating may have dulled your sense of taste.
Well, we void scent have no need for such when consuming others. There are some who speak of taste when describing the quality and affinity of their prey's ether. But I loathe the act. Taking ether in small amounts like this is one thing, but diluting my essence, diminishing myself, I'd sooner die. And I have died, countless times.
You have? But what happens when you do?
Not much. After a while, you return, together with all your expended life force. The important thing is to die where others won't devour you.
Amazing! My peers who study immortality and resurrection would be most interested in this phenomenon.
The question of taste aside, I am glad that you are able to partake of food like us. I dare say it agrees with your personal preferences.
That's true. You can keep giving me the same on a regular basis.
Very well. As my guest, I shall see that you do not want for comfort. And one other thing. We brought you to our world without your consent, and for that, I apologize. If you wish it, we will return you to yours once you have regained your strength.
It's fine. I have no reason to go back.
I want this lady in Ciela to be bad.
Except for yours, perhaps. You intend to cross over again, I take it.
I do. I have yet to find my sister. I want nothing more than to rush to her aid, to find this Golbez and free her from his clutches, if he still holds her captive.
Though if our recent experience has taught us anything, 'tis that the 13th is more dangerous than we ever imagined. Caution must be our watchword.
Better late than never. In the short time you spent in our world, you left a trail of chaos in your wake. You managed to return in one piece this time, but don't assume you'll be so lucky the next.
Rest assured, we will make no assumptions and spare no preparation. Speaking of which, while we rest and ready ourselves, I ask that you tell me more about your home. In return, I will tell you about ours. I will show you my domain, Radzet Han.
Again, a stranger in this strange land. I have a condition. You must come too.
You have my thanks.
Doki. This world is brimming with ether. I feel invigorated just standing here in the breeze. Glad am I to hear that. So, is there any place in particular you wish to see? Perhaps where that food came from. Apple, was it? Well, I don't expect I'll collapse again. It would be good to know where I can procure more if necessary. Marid's Mayon, it is then. I shall introduce you to the head waitress, what is that, Melil? Okay, cool. So they're both accompanying us. Is there any conversations on the way, or can I just help? teleport? I could just teleport. Cool, cool, cool. Thank God that they updated this. I didn't mind it, but like, man, it's so good that they did. This is the place. The air is different here, and I speak not of the heat. There's a texture to it, a fullness unlike that of elsewhere. You smell the cooking, I believe. Anish cuisine is quite fragrant and delicious. I hope you would agree. We could attempt to introduce Zero to Merid herself, but Milio is more likely to be available. Okie doke. Welcome to Merid's Mayan. Greetings, Milio. And may I introduce you to Zero. She is an esteemed guest, and I will ask that you see her to her meals during her stay. Ah, yes, Merid has told me all. Please come to us whenever you are hungry. We'll look after you. 'Twas here that Shosav obtained the apple. While the palace cooks can prepare whatever you desire, it's certainly a quick and convenient food. I'll remember it. Who are the ones there moving their bodies about? Is it for some ritual related to eating? The dancers. They move their bodies to bring pleasure to those who are watching. It is a form of entertainment, part of our culture. How needlessly complicated. We Voidsent prefer simpler pleasures. That may be the way of it now, but your world too must have had such complicated diversions once. I don't remember. Well, let us move on. I propose we visit Balshan Bazaar, where goods the world over may be found. What are these things for? What do you do here? This is a marketplace where people buy and sell goods. Since its earliest days, Ratatan has served as a trading hub, and here you'll find not only local products but wares from distant lands. I should mention that the vendors generally only accept payment in coin or tomestones. If there is aught you desire, I shall take care of it. So that's what tomestones are for. Voidsent returned with them on occasion, but I never knew their purpose. They struck me as useless trinkets, and I couldn't understand your obsession with them. On that subject, there appeared to be no shops in the 13th. Do you never make bargains in which possessions are exchanged? We do, but rarely. We strike bargains when we want something done. If we desire an object, we kill whoever has it. I see, I see. Your bargains may be likened to employment, I believe. I shall bear this in mind. With that, let us continue on. I propose we head to the High Crucible of All Kumaya. I can't pronounce things. Why, Master Vrtra, may we serve you this evening? You're here for your vessel, I'm afraid we're still tending to it. No, there is no rush. Pray take as much time as you require, and know that I have complete faith in your work. The High Crucible is home to the finest alchemists. They are the ones who created my bodies, and can provide you with healing as well. Now that I think on it, you weren't at all surprised when I changed forms. Were you aware of my nature from the start? That I was a soul occupying a vessel not my own? It's hardly uncommon in our world. When given the chance, many shed their bodies to claim stronger ones. Oh, so you must be the rumored guest. We've been most eager to meet you. If you have a moment, would you care to stay for some tea? The sisters know we'd love to hear your tales. No, I've had enough food for now, and I can always obtain more without the need for inane chatter. Now, no need to decline outright. I dare say you are tired, so let us save it for another time and return to Megaduta. If aught catches your eye en route, do not hesitate to say so. Some sort of fruit. Pitiful things, though. I imagine you need to eat it all to derive any satisfaction. Can't speak. These are mulberry trees. While the fruits are indeed edible, more important are the leaves, which we feed the silkworms. Without the creatures, we wouldn't have the silk to make our famous Thavnarian weave. Furthermore, the bark of the tree also possesses medicinal properties. You would be hard-pressed to find a more useful plant. Is that so? Aside from food, I wouldn't have considered any other purpose for it. Master Vrtra, and Shosav too. If it isn't young Murad, and that must be your sister Yashra. It's all well at the orphanage? Yes, Your Excellency. The other children are very nice, and we all look out for one another. Oh, just the other day, a Stinian came to see us. Everyone was really excited. A Stinian's big ol' softy. Truly, a Stinian paid you a visit. That is well.
Is she a new friend? Friend. You know what that is? What? You mean you don't? She is a visitor from a faraway land, you see, and is still unfamiliar with our language. Then we'll teach you. A friend is someone you like to play with. Play with. Goddamn, I love this character. I don't know, dude. It's stuff that I like. Zeno seemed to be enjoying himself when he fought you. Is that the same thing? Absolutely not. I gotta acknowledge it because I didn't acknowledge it at the end. Because even if it, like I said, even if it were true, which I guess it is, Shosov would never have admitted it to Xenos. So, more or less. I love the absolutely not. That's so funny. I see. But is having someone to play with so fulfilling? I still do not understand why. Why he traversed the great expanse. Why he risked life and limb for you. Yeah, you've got me beat. But I waste energy dwelling on such things. I am not Xenos. I stand to gain nothing by knowing his heart. I'm sorry I couldn't explain it well. There's no need to apologize. The fault is not yours, but mine for failing to make sense of your words. Yeah, she's about to cry over it. Well, we had better get back to our errand. Goodbye, it was nice meeting you. Yeah, the stupid ass wave that I do sometimes. Though, through Xenos, I thought I understood the ways of your world. But the more I learn of it, the more I realize how little I actually know. It's all so strange, your behavior and your reasons. I find myself baffled at every turn. But the feeling is not unwelcome. I'm learning bit by bit. It was the right decision to join you. Alright, it's time. Buried memory. A gentle smile plays on Varshan's lips. I believe Zero's time here has been rewarding, and 'twas in no small part due to your company. My thanks for agreeing to join us. Come, let us return to Megaduta. Alright, but the question is, will it get absolutely fucking bonkers crazy, or will we just get a cliffhanger? I'm thinking cliffhanger. If it goes absolutely fucking crazy, I'm gonna shit my pants. I'd be surprised, is all.
So, what are your impressions of Vrtra?
There's a lot of mortals.
A lot of snacks.
Considering your origin, I can see why that might be your first observation. Though they would call each other people, I think. If you wish to know about our fair city, I should be glad to place a guide at your disposal.
No need. I'll show myself around. There's only so much about my home I can share with you in return, after all. While I remember some few tales of the past, I cannot speak to their authenticity. But if that is enough, then I will tell you of the events that saw darkness engulf our world. The Contra Memoria.
We are all ears. Please.
Long ago, light filled the world and all was at peace. But then the servants of darkness came, and they bequeathed a black art unto men. Channeling the power of hope and prayer, one could call forth fearsome beings known as Eidolons.
The Scions. And these Eidolons are surely primals.
It's cool to hear that term used here. I thought it was Eidolons, but I guess it's Eidolons. I just never knew how to pronounce it or remember.
And understand that when an Eidolon is birthed, strife follows. And in such strife, the weak are the first to suffer. When it seemed the world would be plunged into chaos, heroes appeared. They were blessed with a singular power, the power to bind the ether of eidolons within crystals known as memoria. My mother was one such memoriate, but in fighting to save many, she herself was touched by darkness, as was I.
And so you were born part Voidsent, before the world was overcome.
How exactly did that calamity come to pass? Did the Memoriates not triumph?
They did. They expunged the seeds of chaos and restored the peace, only to find themselves seduced by the darkness they had sealed. They spread the taint, transforming men into monsters, what you call Voidsent, and raised armies to wage new wars.
Not the first to be corrupted by power, nor the last.
Some defied temptation and held fast to the light. My mother and I among them. For years and years we fought, but it was not enough. And when our strength was spent, our bulwarks broken, so too was the world.
The flood of darkness.
The stars faded from the heavens as a pall black as pitch enveloped creation. Darkness raged unchecked, rending the very walls of reality. I was cast into the rift, and there trapped for what felt like an eternity. Until I came upon a crack. Tiny, infinitesimal, but enough for me to squeeze through. And find my world changed beyond recognition, into the lightless waste you saw.
So that is how you were able to escape becoming a Voidsent in full.
I suppose I should consider myself fortunate. Were I like most others, I wouldn't have lasted a day before being devoured. We, the lost, are better equipped to survive in a lost world.
A lost world, you say? I wouldn't be so sure. The 13th is still there, is it not?
What are you getting at?
To explain requires that we initiate you into the truth of the source and its reflections. Be warned that this will take a while.
She's like, hey man, I gotta drop some deets on you. You better just stay sitting. You got plenty of apples. You got some pie. Who knows? Pizza, I think? I couldn't even tell.
Then, unlike the worlds that have been rejoined, mine still...
The Oracle of Light prevented the first from being completely overcome. So the situation may not be completely identical to that of your 13th. But the fact remains that we were able to restore a measure of balance to a world brought to the brink of destruction. Which gives me cause to hope there may be a way to restore light and life to the 13th. Of course, these are only possibilities. I offer no guarantees. But having experienced what we have, I dare say we are more qualified than most to speak on the matter.
Wait, I don't understand. Why would you say these things? As if you mean to... But the sole reason you came to the Void was...
To find a dragon, aye. And in light of what we've seen, we'd be fools to strive for more. But we Scions, former Scions, begging your pardon, have a habit of not leaving well enough alone. And old habits die hard, don't they, my friend?
You've got that right.
Restoring the light would serve our efforts to find and free Azdaja. There is no reason not to try.
Do as you will. I have no desire to save that world.
Be that as it may, we will have need of your power when next we face Voidsent.
You know how it works. If you want my help, you must pay my price. And now that you've drawn Golbez's attention, it's going to cost you more. A lot more. I will consider this a deposit.
She likes apples. She like apples. That's good. We all like apples here. Oh, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I'm tired, man. Cool. Is that the end? Like, I mean, there's obviously another cutscene, but I'm saying, am I turning it in? Oh, shit. Let's go. Fucking stretch the hell out of my leg. All right. Though our time in the Void was short, we managed to ascertain that my sister yet lives, and that cannot be overstated how fortunate we are to have met Zero. But the greater blessing is nevertheless you, my friend, for your encouragement to embark upon my search anew, and your help in overcoming the challenges thus far. Anytime. What the hell is that? What is that? What is that? What is that? What is that? Is that a void scent? Golbez and his minions will seek to stymie our efforts. Of this we can be sure. But with you all at my side, I have confidence that we will succeed, that we will find and liberate my sister, and that we shall return home together. We'll get her back. Definitely try for my healer. Oh god, that stuff wasn't even high quality, right? So, rip. Meanwhile, in the Legion of Doom, right? Yeah, what the hell was that thing creeping by, dude? What the fuck? Is that what I'm about to see? Like, what's going on?
First Scarmiglione, and now Barbariccia. Useless, the both of them.
'Twas no lie. They conspire with a Memoriat.
And their search for the dragon will lead them here. The war looms nigh. We cannot allow these interlopers to interfere.
If I may, my lord, I have a plan to eliminate them. In order to guarantee its success, however, I will require Cagnazzo's cooperation.
If there's sport to be had, then I'll play along. As much as I dislike following your lead, I have no patience for scheming. Well and good to have confidence, but do not forget the cost of failure.
Rest assured, I will see the dream to fruition. Even should I be consumed by my own flames, I will pave the way for one and all.
Then I will trust in your oath and your plan.
We will give you cause to rejoice, my lord. This I vow. Ha ha! Some excitement for a change.
Be cool if you took your helmet off and looked like somebody. Because obviously this is not literally the Final Fantasy IV Golbez. Just is Golbez.
No sacrifice is too great. Even should my 4 archfiends be lost, I will not halt my steps. The prison of passivity is an obstacle to my cause, and so you must fall. What irony that the blessed damned should set us free.
Kind of almost look like an Ascian. What the fuck? Or an ancient, whatever.
As
Same
I
difference.
swore so long ago. The gate lies open. At long last, my ambition shall be fulfilled.
God damn, he sounds awesome, dude. Well, if anybody has any idea what the hell the brief little flashback was, let me know. Even realms lost, long lost to dark may find in memory rebirth's spark. God damn. Well, that was a lot of fun. Shit, let me know what you guys thought down below. I need to get this video the fuck out because there's Gamescom stuff too. So hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, like, comment, subscribe, bell to get notified, all that stuff down below. And in the video somewhere there will be a link for the full Endwalker playthrough, as well as the Endwalker Prime Cuts, which is a compilation of all the best moments. So hope you guys are staying safe with everything going on. Love you all. Hope your dreams come true. I'll see you guys next time. Acorn and I are gonna try to get some rest besides Island Sanctuary. So peace out, everyone.